Hi Stage 1, today we're talking about halving, and when we halve a number we divide it by 2. For example, to find half of 6 we divide it by 2. So half of 6 equals 3. So we can write it as a word, half of 6 equals 3. We can write it as a fraction like this, 1 over 2, which is half of 6 equals 3, and we can write it as a division as well. 6 divided by 2, because there are 2 parts in a half, equals 3. So halving something can be super simple, and it can also get really tricky. So let's have a look at some strategies. Strategy 1 is draw a picture. So 6 divided by 2, to find 2 equal parts, because that is a half, we can draw the 2 sections. There's my 2 sections, and now we can share out equally 6 items. I'm just going to do some crosses and count as I go and make sure I'm even as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've shared out 6 items equally into 2 groups, and I have 1, 2, 3 here and 1, 2, 3 here. So this is half of 6 and this is half of 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Or I can say half of 6 is 3. Strategy 2 is to share out actual objects, so concrete items that you can touch. So I've got 6 divided by 2 again, so I need 6 objects, and I've got my texters here because that's what I've got at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when I halve things or divide them by 2, I know that means 2 equal groups. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can actually see with my objects I've got half here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Okay, the next strategy when halving something is actually to do the opposite and to use our knowledge of doubles. So strategy 3 is use doubles. And you can see here, I've actually got the same number sentence, but I've written it a little bit differently. I've written the half symbol, half of, this means of, half of 6 equals, and because we've already worked it out, we know that it actually equals 3. But I could show that in a different way. So I actually know in my head that half of 6 is 3 because I know that 3 plus another 3 equals 6. So here I've written it down to show my working out. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Therefore, half of 6 equals 3. You probably have a lot of this knowledge already in your head. You just need to be able to write it down in a number sentence so you can show your working out.